I've never used Reddit before. My situation happened a couple days ago, and I saw a TikTok on people reading from it, and saw the comments and how they give advice, so I thought I'd try it out. Bear with me with knowing all the terminology. I'm 26, and my hubby is 27. We've been together since we were 16, 17. Early on, I loved his mother. She was the sweetest woman ever. She welcomed me in with open arms and always made good company. Of course, like everyone, she had her moments, like getting a little too mad at cashier, not understanding her needs, or making a joke that made people a little uncomfortable. But everyone always brushed it off because she's just an amazing person. At the age of 23 to 24, Emmy and my husband got engaged, and I don't know how to explain it, but it knows like his mother's persona just flipped, like there was a switch on the back of her head. When we told her we were engaged, she got pale and looked like we had told her someone had died. Hubby got weirded out like this and called her out on it. She just said she had to go, and we didn't hear from her for about 3 weeks. We had lunch together often, as family means age to me and my husband, so when we got stood up for our lunch date, we worried. Maybe my husband came off a little harsh, so we went to check on her hubbies. Dad let us in, but had to talk to us first. He had began to tell us that she was shaken up by the proposal, saying it a wide wasn't how things were meant to be. Herug. This my husband got mad at his mother, implying that she had always thought of their relationship as temporary. He went to their room with me and his father following behind. We had found her cuddled up with baby pictures of him crying. This was really disturbing for me, and I excused myself. I was extremely confused and hurt that my soon-to-be mother-in-law thought of our relationship like that. My father-in-law consoled me and said, Mastio, for whatever it's worth, I believe there is a little string bonding you and my son together. This stuck with me and made me cry. I still remember it to this day. My mail proceeded to text me that I had taken away her baby boy, that no one could replace the love they share. Yes, I know a mother's love is irreplaceable, but in my opinion, a mother and wife should not be in the same category to compete with each other. The love they show is completely different, and the love that Thar's given to them is completely different too. She goes on to tell me that it was just meant to be him and her against the world. She has 3 other children. I didn't respond because it just weirds me out to think if she always felt this way. Back when I was a little girl, a parent of a child I was friends with raped and tortured me. I used torture lightly. He burnt my legs and privates and dug into my skin with the heated up head of the lighter. My hubby knew this very early on and often had to take a few hits because I had panic attacks, especially when we became intimate. He went out of his way to make sure I was loved and appreciated. He kissed all the parts of my body, including my scars. He was extremely protective in a way where he only worried when something happened for him to be. He took hits from men for me and shouted at whoever he needed to. To say I am in love with this man is an understatement. My male knew what happened to me and cried when we told her. Fast forward a bit, some space and talks later, his mother Amber tolerated me. The sting that comes with this relationship change isn't describable. We were attending a family dinner where we planned on announcing a pregnancy. We had cooked words into the food saying who each person was going to be. Egg. You, her, my auntie, most caught on. My little niece caught on first, and then my male. She became silent, which we thought was for the better, honestly. After we ate and were just talking, she chimed in asking Moshtul, is it really my son, this baby? Before I could say excuse, my husband yelled it instead. My male says that due to me letting another man touch me, how is she sure? I wasn't weak enough to let it happen again. While my husband was arguing with her, I just got up and left. My husband ran after me, cussing his mother out. My and left too. People soon started saying they had to go as well as it was getting late. It was 6:30. I later got a message from my mother-in-law getting mad at me for leaving and embarrassing her. I don't think I was wrong for what I did, but I am starting to think maybe I should have just stayed and left more appropriately.